Okay, so Fourier integral. So let me recall what is Fourier integral. Recall. So Fourier integral, any function, non-periodic function f of x can be uh, written as an integral if it satisfies few conditions. F of x equal to integral 0 to infinity a of omega cos omega x d plus b of omega sin omega x d omega, where a of omega is equal to 1 by pi integral minus infinity to infinity f of p cos omega v dv, and b of omega is equal to 1 by pi integral minus infinity to infinity f of p sin omega v dv. Now what we will do is, so if our function f of x is even, then we know that we will get a Fourier cosine integral where only contains cosine terms, that is b of omega must be equal to 0. So what is Fourier cosine integral? F of x can be written as integral 0 to infinity a of omega cos omega x dx, and since function is even, we have a of omega is equal to this is minus infinity to infinity, so this function is even 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity f of v cos omega v dv. Okay. So similarly, if function f of x is odd, then we will get a Fourier sine integral where it contains only sine terms. So here b a of omega is equal to 0. So the Fourier sine integral is of the form f of x equal to integral 0 to infinity b of omega sin omega x d omega, where b of omega is equal to, this will change it into 2 by pi because since it is odd function, f of v into sin v is even 0 to infinity of v sin omega v dv. So these are the three formulas you have to remember. Okay. So now we will do few problems. And first problem, it's very easy problem. Represent f of x is equal to 1 if 0 less than x less than 1, and 0 if x greater than 1, as a Fourier sine integral. Sine integral. Okay, so here we have to find out the Fourier sine integral of this function. So for that solution, so we have to find out Fourier sine integral. Therefore, first we will write what is Fourier sine integral. And tell me what is Fourier sine integral f of x equal to. What is Fourier sine integral representation? Integral 0 to infinity. What is this? Only sine term is there, right? V of omega
B of omega sin omega it's d omega.
sin omega x d omega. Okay. And b of omega, we know that 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity f of v sin omega v d. Okay. So this is by formula. Now first we have to find out what is b of omega. So this is 2 by pi. Now tell me what is the integral 0 to where is function is between 0 to 1. 1 and 0 if x greater than 1. So integral what is limit? Integral 0 to, so here 1 when 0 to, and 0 when x greater than 1. So for x greater than 1, integral becomes 0. So what is the limit of integration? 0 to
0 to 1. 1.
0 to 1. Because this can be written as actually 0 to infinity, but this can be written as 0 to 1, 1 plus 1 to infinity, here 0. 0 sin omega I. So this will become 0 and only 0 to 1 is. Okay. So f of v is 1 sin omega v dv. So this is equal to sin omega v is equal to, that is 2 by pi. We know that what is the integral. Sin omega v is minus cos omega v divided by omega 0 to 1. Okay. So this is equal to 2 by pi minus cos omega into 1 minus cos 0 by omega. So this is equal to 2 by pi minus and minus plus cos 0 is 1. So I can write 1 minus cos omega divided by omega. So b of omega is 1 minus 2 by pi 1 minus cos omega by omega. Now you can write easily what is f of x. Thus f of x is equal to integral 0 to infinity b of omega. So then this sine integral b of omega is 2 by pi 1 minus cos omega by omega into sine omega x dx, or we can write 2 by pi. I can take the other side. Therefore integral 0 to infinity 1 minus cos omega by omega sin omega x dx is equal to pi by 2 f of x. So this is the answer. It's clear, right? It's very easy question. Now we will do a problem that contains Fourier cosine integral. The next problem is represent f of x is equal to sin x when 0 less than x less than pi and 0 when x greater than pi as a Fourier cosine integral. So here we have to find out the Fourier cosine integral. So solution. Tell me what is the Fourier cosine integral is. F of x equal to integral 0 to infinity a of omega cos omega x dx. Because it's a Fourier cosine integral, we know that p of omega is equal to 0. Now tell me what is formula for A of omega. Therefore, first we have to find out A of omega. The general formula is A of omega 2 by pi 0 to infinity
Integral 0 to infinity f of v into cos omega v t.
cos omega v t. So this is equal to 2 by pi. And here integral is runs from 0 to pi, and for pi x greater than pi it's 0. So we can write this is integral 0 to pi. And for x greater than pi, the value is 0, so integral becomes 0 for x greater than pi. So f of v is sin x, sorry, sin v. So we are writing in terms of v, f of v, cos omega v dv 2 by pi. Okay, tell me what is sin a cos b? 2 sin a cos b. Do you
Sin
remember?
a plus b plus sin a minus b.
Sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. So this we know that. So sin a into sin b is 1 by 2 times. Now here instead of a equal to v and b equal to omega v. So this can be written as sin of sin a plus b. So sin v plus omega v plus sin v minus omega v dv. So this is equal to 2 by pi integral 0 to pi sin omega sin of v plus omega v is 1 plus omega v plus sin of v minus omega v is 1 minus omega v d omega dv 2 by pi. Okay, what is integral sin 1 plus omega v? This integral is sin integral. Is it cos or minus cos? Minus cos, right? Divided by 1 plus omega plus sin 1 minus omega v is again minus cos 1 minus omega v divided by 1 minus omega 0 to 2 by pi. Okay, I'm taking minus sign outside. Okay, then this can be written as cos 1 plus omega divided by 1 plus omega pi. I am putting a limit plus cos 1 minus omega pi divided by 1 minus omega minus of okay, what will happen here? 1 by 1 plus omega cos 0 is 0 plus 1 by 1 minus omega. So this is equal to, okay, minus 2 by pi cos pi plus omega pi, I can written as plus 1 by plus cos pi minus omega pi divided by 1 minus omega minus 1 by 1 plus omega plus 1 by 1 minus omega. Okay. Now, what is cos pi plus theta? This value of cos pi plus theta. You can, if you are not remember this, cos pi cos theta minus sin pi sin theta. So this is minus cos theta. So this can be written as minus 2 by pi minus cos omega pi, that is cos theta plus omega pi 1 plus omega plus cos, okay, what is cos pi minus theta? It is also minus cos theta. So you can write this is minus of cos omega pi 1 minus 1 by 1 plus omega plus 1 by 1 minus omega. Okay, so this can be written as, you can take minus signs, I can cancel out. So this I will get cos omega pi 2 by pi 1 plus omega plus cos omega pi 1 minus omega plus 1 by 1 plus omega plus 1 minus omega. So this I can written as pi by 2 cos omega pi, and this plus 1 divided by 1 plus omega plus cos omega pi plus 1 divided by 1 minus omega. So I can take outside cos omega pi plus 1. 2 into cos omega pi plus 1 divided by pi is equal to 1 by 1 plus omega plus 1 by 1 minus omega. So this is equal to 2 into cos omega pi plus 1 divided by pi into 2 by, if you cross multiply you will get this, 1 minus omega plus 1 plus omega. Okay, there is 1 by 2 is missing, right? I think I have, we missed some 1 by 2 somewhere.
Sir, equation substitute ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ 1/2 ഇട്ടില്ല.
Okay, okay. Here, right? Into 1 by, So that's why this and this get cancelled, and this 1 by 2, 1, 1, 1, and that 2 get cancelled. So there is only 1, 1, 1. So this is 1, right? So that is 2 cos omega pi plus 1 divided by pi into 1 by 1 minus omega square. Okay, so this can be written as 2 times pi into 1 plus cos omega pi divided by 1 minus omega square. Hence, I'm writing here, hence Fourier sine integral is, Fourier cosine integral is f of x is equal to integral 0 to infinity a of omega, that is 2 by pi 1 plus cos omega pi divided by 1 minus omega cos omega x d omega. So this is the answer. Okay. So we have done both problems, and also yesterday we have discussed one problem. This is last year question. Okay, so try to do this problem and see.